Hey guys, this is Andreas from Pocketables.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how you use a new tasker plugin called AutoAlarm. What it does is actually quite simple. It asks the system for when the next alarm is going to occur, and then it gives you that in form of several local variables. But because it actually has to ask the system instead of just pulling the information, you actually need to split whatever system you use to um, where you want the alarm into two parts, one that asks for it and one that sort of acts on the response. So first we're going to create a task, we just call it ask. Then we're going to go down to plugin, auto alarm, and then just click the configuration button, and then it just says no configuration needed if you paid for it. If not, you get some ads for other apps from the same developer. So that's all for that one. Just save out of that one, go into profiles. I'm gonna create a profile called respond, go down to state, context, plugin, auto alarm. Same thing with no configuration needed, just need to click the edit button so it sets it at that. And then this task is where you can actually start adding everything you want happening with the information. So when you get the response, it triggers this profile, and then you get actually quite a few local variables that you can use in your profile. So we're just going to create a flash action, just show you some of them. Hour and minute is a couple of the static ones that show you absolute values, and then you have hours and minutes, which is time from now that the alarm is set for. Just going to save out like that. Just save out of tasker to make sure it saved it. And then I'm going to run this task, and then what's going to happen is that this scene right here is going to send a message to the system asking for the alarm. That message is going to come back and trigger this profile right here, which then runs this task. And all these local variables I've used in my flash action is then generated by the context with the information it receives back from the system. So if I just click like that, you see that I got all the values. It flashed away quite quickly, but basically I got the hours and the minutes. So the alarm is set for 8:01 p.m. or 20:01, which is in 8.32 hours from now, which is also 499.14 minutes from now. So that's how you use it, and then you basically just continue down after this in the task to create whatever you want. So if I go into one of my profiles that actually use this, which is sunrise mode, click and go in through the profiles. So I have something called auto sunrise mode response, and this one uses the auto alarm context, and then it has something called auto SRM response. So this is just an entire task that runs. You can see that it uses an if for minutes, which is one of the built-in variables, and then it basically just does a lot of things with the minutes local variable created by AutoAlarm. So it's a little bit different from most plugins because you have this two-part system where you first have to ask the system for the alarm, and then you get back a response which triggers a second profile. But other than that, it's actually quite straightforward.